Hello YouTube and welcome to Fast Road Bike channel. Today I will be reviewing the Wahoo Elemnt Bolt that I had for a week so far. But before I do this, let me run you quickly through the system I was running before. So I had my phone mounted in a quad lock system, which as you can see it's a cover mounted on a lock that is mounted on the bike. So that is the quad lock mounted on the bike. The cover has got the recess. This then sits onto the mount. The mount has got springs. You put the phone on and it locks in place, like so. So it really has been a long time before I decided to buy a dedicated cycling computer, and simply because I couldn't justify the price for something that I could get free using an app on the phone. But after a year and a half of using the phone, the battery life started letting me down, which meant I could only record the ride while the phone or the screen is off. So I couldn't see what I'm doing, I couldn't see the speed, I couldn't see the data, and it was not really what I wanted to have or see on my screen. The second reason I gave in to buying a cycling computer is the quad lock system that I have started falling apart a while ago, and I tried to fix it using glue and using electric tape. It was rocking from one side to another, and even though the mount itself was secured on the bike, the cover itself, where the joints are, started breaking and falling apart. So around this piece here, the joints breaking caused the whole recess and the whole cover to rock from one side to another. I used glue, I used electric tape as you can see, but it is still wobbly. So it keeps rocking despite the mount being really secured. I still used it, no problem, it never came off, but it was a matter of time, I would say, that the phone would have fallen or flew away from the bike. So I always kept an eye on cycling computers and the prices, and the Garmin is very popular, but it's pricey as well. And when I was reading reviews, I wasn't really convinced. There were a lot of reports, and I know a lot of cyclists who have it as well, and the amount of times it crashed and reliability and all that with the price on the back of my head did not encourage me to get one. So then I came across the Wahoo Elemnt Bolt, and the price was really good. I got it for under £200, and that was good enough. So finally I gave in and bought one for that price, justifiable. So after the price, let's talk about pairing the Wahoo Elemnt to the phone. It is so easy. You download the app, you then switch on the Bolt. It usually takes around 30 seconds to warm up and the main screen comes on. You make sure on the phone the Bluetooth is on. when you first pair it and the bolt starts, it comes on with a barcode. So now it started. The barcode appears on the bolt screen. You then scan that barcode through the app on the phone via the camera, and it just pairs the system. And then we come to adjusting all the pages and controlling the Wahoo Elemnt Bolt via the app. So you scroll down through the app, go onto the pages, customize them pages to the field of data you would like to see on the bolt, and that would reflect then onto the bolt, and you can, on the right button, scroll from page to another. So I've got the main data fields, the maps, start segments, battery life on the bolt and the phone displayed on the bolt, and then back to the main page again, which I only have 4 pages. That is good enough. You can zoom in, zoom out. So on the main page you can have as many fields as you want. I've also paired the SRAM Ready tab that I have on my bike with the Wahoo Elemnt, which is a very good feature because then you can see what gear you are in. In terms of the screen and visibility, obviously the phone is a much bigger screen, but you can still see all the data on the Wahoo Elemnt Bolt very clear. The visibility is crystal clear. You can zoom in, zoom out, no problem at all. So I don't have any issues at all with regards to visibility or the screen size. My only reservation is with regards to the Strava starred segments. When it comes on, there's a lot of details that you would have to look at, and I did struggle to actually look at all these details at the same time, especially if you're in race mode. So I think the app on the phone does that better because it's visually appearing in front of you. So you'd have 3 circles, yourself with the PR on the left and the KOM on the right, and you can visually see 3 circles racing the segment, which would be my preference. So I would imagine that is an area for improvement in the Wahoo. In terms of battery life, when it first came, it had 40% battery life on it, and with all the pairing, all the play I had with it, and then I managed to get just under a week ride, it was all around 5 hours. So there was 4 hours 35 minutes of ride, and I would say 25 minutes of play and pairing. So if 40% gets you 5 hours, then 100% would get you 12 hours, which is very good. Tops on the phone, when the battery was good, I could only leave the phone on for an hour. I did manage to get 3 to 4 hours, but with the phone being off and maybe on flight mode either. I don't need to do this anymore. I can see all the data on my Elemnt Bolt all the time. I can see what I'm doing. I can hit Strava segments, and that is what I wanted really from a cycling computer. So in terms of routes, maps, start, Strava segments, it's very easy on the Bolt. It happens all on the Wi-Fi. You synchronize all these straight away from the website onto the Elemnt Bolt, as long as it is connected onto the Wi-Fi. and I think that is a plus in comparison to the Garmin. As far as I understand, on the Garmin you would have to download the route or the maps of Strava and then upload it onto Garmin Connect and then synchronize that onto the device, which is quite a lengthy process. So for me, the Bolt does that better in terms of communicating with Strava, which I like very much. So all in all, I'm really enjoying the Wahoo Elemnt Bolt after using it for a week. I got it for a very good price and it's more than £100 cheaper than the Garmin. It does more than the Garmin in some areas. I've not heard any reliability issues, and certainly obviously over a week I didn't see any yet. 12 hours on the battery life is more than enough for me. The pairing process with the app, the phone, the SRAM Ready tab was very easy and quick. Doesn't take long at all, no problems, no issues, straightforward. The screen is very clear, you can see all the fields, no problems at all on the move. You can zoom in, zoom out, depends what you want to see. I would say the only area for improvement for the Bolt would be how it illustrates the starred segments once you start it. I'd rather have a visual illustration like how the app does it on the phone. 3 circles and you can see it clearly. You don't need to concentrate on numbers or any of this. Apart from that, it's very good. I hope this review helps you make the decision if you are in the market for a cycling computer. I think it's a very good value for money and it depends on your budget. It will provide you with everything you need. So you can also connect it to sensors, power meters. It does everything for the price. I think that is excellent. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. I'll do my best to answer them as soon as I can. Like and subscribe and have a good day.